Sicko. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Let's lower the applause a little bit. And his sidekick, Dave Bledsoe. Oh, there he is.
Hey, Dave.
No love.
Our soundboard operator, Brian Sicker. Yeah, so Dave, congratulations. I had a survey to see who would be my best sidekick, and after Dave. Oh, there. Okay. After, congratulations, you are it. How's it going, buddy?
I'm pretty cool.
Welcome to Tiki Talk.
Cheers.
We should have a good show today because we have a very good guest, a special guest to kick off the inaugural event.
I'm not a fan of him, but, it is what it is.
Oh, no, it's not Ryan Ford.
Oh, it's not?
No. It's Bobby Butler.
Thank you.
Oh, come on, Dave. And Bobby
There he
Butler,
is.
there he is. He came up from the Studio B elevator.
He made
how
it.
we
He
doing?
made it.
Hey, Bobby. Welcome to the show, and you know what that is.
Shots time.
Shot time.
You gonna do shot?
Yeah, let's do a shot.
Red stag?
You ring the bell, and
it's a shot, man.
Because I'm hurting.
I'll do one.
You gonna do one too?
Yeah, sure.
Red
Wow.
stag?
Yeah, sure.
All right, start it off
Just a
right.
little taste.
You
Just
can
a
whisper.
Just a
we were
whisper.
really hoping to have some Fireball here because we drink that all the time, but due to recent events in history,
What are they, one of your sponsors?
yes, they are, but they've
I
recently
wish.
been under investigation for using antifreeze.
Is that true?
Yeah, you didn't hear that?
It'll get you drunk.
Yes.
Yeah, they
You didn't
they
hear it?
recalled
There was
Tons of-
antifreeze in the...
Even
was
Dave
like the
knows that,
recipe.
Dave.
True
You know
story.
that?
True
The
life.
recipe included antifreeze.
All right.
It had antifreeze, but you
Here we
know
go.
what?
Cheers, guys.
Even with
Cheers.
the antifreeze,
Cheers.
nobody toasts Dave.
No.
That's all good.
Even with the antifreeze, I would still keep drinking it.
Right.
But they're not selling it for some reason.
Oh, so it's off the market.
Yeah, you recall it.
Was it in all of them?
Yeah, but big deal. I've
What do
drank
you
it,
mean
drank
big
it.
deal? It's a
Did you
auto
drink it?
product.
Did you
Give me a
drink
break.
it?
I loved it.
You loved it.
Maybe
Are
that's
you
why.
dead or alive? What'd you fucking do? I didn't drink my jacket.
What do you do? What are you waiting for?
I'm
Jesus.
talking. It's my job to talk.
Drink up.
Not during the shot.
Sorry about that.
All right. Well, welcome, Bobby. It's good to have you here. And
good to
the
be here.
reason why I chose you as your first guest, as my first guest, is because of your band in the culture.
How about that?
Ooh.
You guys are, you've been the house band for the Tiki Bar for probably 6 years now.
This is true. It's a badge we wear with pride.
And you've played all the parties,
All the parties.
other parties. And the band has traveled much. Tell me about it. You've been to Ireland.
We went to Ireland.
How was that trip? Tell me, how many times did you go to Ireland?
We went to Ireland once as a band.
Only once?
It was
Really?
not last summer, not the summer before, but the summer before, the summer before.
So you would be
So
going about
2011?
3 years.
It would be generous to call it a tour.
Well,
We performed music in Ireland.
yes.
Actually,
In bars?
we
Or
played in a
room,
bar.
a hotel room.
We did all that. We actually didn't stay in many hotels. We stayed at a hostel.
Oh, hostile.
But it was like a new kind of hostel. It was pretty cool. What was that called?
Generator.
The Generator.
The Generator.
Generator.
Bud, Casey brother.
So that trip to Ireland was pretty cool.
How was the Irish crowd? They dig you?
Thin. Well, the first gig we had, we were up in Northern Ireland at Danny's family's, and huge Gaelic football game, Irish football, whatever it is. Definitely thinned the crowd out. But we had like a $10,000 sound system. We pumped this bar up to the 10 people there.
Did they give you $10,000?
They gave us $0. They gave us a free place to stay, and we didn't have to pay for
That's good.
drinks.
I thought Ireland was a free place to stay.
It was pretty much, and then we drove around. Actually, it's funny that you mentioned Ireland was because Jenna had a bunch of videos on her phone, and she's been releasing one a week starting like
Really?
a couple weeks ago.
Sweet.
Really?
And you,
What, on YouTube?
yeah,
I
no,
think
she's
so.
been putting them on Facebook.
Facebook?
And you remember now how much fun we actually
Yeah.
had out there.
Great.
Just the antics. It was a complete shit show.
Yeah. How were the people? I mean, they they
Well, the last gig we played,
receptive to your music?
we opened for a band called the Hot House Flowers. You ever hear of them?
No.
Huge in Europe. Huge in Europe. And
And an Irish band?
Huge.
they're English. We made them do We actually, they're a big deal.
How did you open for them?
That was the gig we got. That's the reason we went out there. It was a big festival. It was called the Lekeli Festival.
How did you con them into it?
It's through the RAA.
So what, you lied to them and told them you were good?
No, we lied to them and told them we were popular.
Close enough.
So how'd that go? I mean, how did you get to the gig?
Well, the night before we get to the town, and this guy's like telling us, I don't want to do my Irish Pro because I haven't been there in a while, so it could be
fuck's
bad
sake.
and it's getting recorded. He tells us there's a bar, you walk in and it's a convenience store, and then he said there's a door behind a certain aisle. I thought I was gonna get like mugged or raped or something.
The usual.
And it just says bar. So you walk in, it's like walking into Cozy Corner
Nice to
and
meet.
going to the back, and there's a bar. And then you open it up, and it's like Rogers from the 50s, like legit.
Yeah.
And everybody's Guinnesses, the little pool table.
Right.
And,
Is this where you played?
well, no, this was the night before. So we get in there, and there are these guys having a session. They call it, it's traditional Irish music, and it's at most of the pubs. And these guys just play. They got like fiddle usually. Sometimes they got someone doing one of these things. Got banjo. And they're singing, they're loving it. And we're wasted. We were at the festival that we're going to play at. We were at the first night. They gave us all free shit. So we go there, and I say, hey, you think me and my girl can play a song? And it was...
Oh, yeah?
Oh.
All these Irish guys were like freaking...
No go?
They weren't like, no, but
Right, they were like...
it got serious. The
Yeah,
bar...
yeah.
So it got real quiet in there. They hand us the guitar.
And you and Jenna get up?
Yeah, and then everybody stops playing, and they just hand me the guitar.
Really?
So I was like, all right, shit's on. Let's go.
Right, this is pressure.
So we
Go
go right...
time.
Yeah. We go right for Bobby McGee. We figure they don't know that we play that too much. So we start playing it. By the middle of the song,
Everybody's into it?
all the guys are grabbing their instruments, getting in.
Oh,
you know?
yeah?
So we tell them we're playing the next night. So flash forward a day later, and a lot of other drunken stories. We're getting ready to go on. There is nobody in this place.
Ghost town.
We're opening up, and it's like there may be more people in the Tiki bar, and it was a pretty big venue, which made it even lonelier.
And a big band you're playing for.
We're opening for a big band. We get in there, we do our sound check, nothing. First song, we literally played to about 10 people. All of a sudden, all the old timers from the bar that we went to, they start showing. They're all dressed up nice.
Yeah?
So
So
you-
jazzed up?
Our filmer,
What'd you say, Dave?
Jazzed up.
Oh, okay.
Jazzed up.
Okay.
they were definitely jazzed up.
Alright.
Then we get in, and it was a good show. And the Hot House Flowers, they got a kick out of us. We made them do rock squats before the show. They never
What, a big
heard.
song?
Doing squats.
No,
Working
no.
out?
We said, listen, you gotta, if you wanna, I play bass.
Yeah.
So my rock squad will be like, boom,
Get the hell out of here.
Down
You got
low,
this
down
band to
low,
do
huh?
that?
We got everyone in this band, and they were big in the '90s. So these are older guys.
Is this a term that people know in the music business, or is that something you made up?
I think it was in Tenacious D, and then me and Jana always like, if we have a gig that hey, you do your rock
Well,
squad?
how does she do her rock squad?
She goes-
She sings.
La 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 la. She goes up and down, and we made them all do it.
I've never heard of this. See, this
Do it
is
to
why
me,
we
do it to me.
created
They
these
did
people,
it. They did it.
To have this kind of information out there.
All
Well,
right.
you also took the band down to Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Rincon.
We played there several times, and
You
then
had the whole band? Or just
I don't think we ever got the
Nah.
whole band. Me, Matt, and Melvin, when we were like 19, went down there.
What year would that have been?
I don't know what year it would have been. It was
For
probably.
me, it would have been 1976.
We ran into some problems at the airport. One of our knucklehead
Dave.
friends brought weed and what?
You're old.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Anyway,
I heard you laugh. It
Continue,
wasn't the
continue,
laugh
sorry.
machine.
Yeah, that wasn't the left
Wasn't
track.
Rob.
That was straight up Dave.
All right.
And then Matt and I had another band down there called the Refried Gringos. Play with this kid Yuri.
Oh, I love Yuri.
Yuri's great.
Yeah, he's playing this week, actually. I just saw him on
Every
Facebook.
time I go down there, he sounds better. He's always
Yeah.
changing what he's into. His sound's always changing. It's good.
Are you friends with him on Facebook? Because he just put something up. He's playing with somebody tonight.
I'm not friends with him. I'm out in Puerto Rico.
Yes, but Facebook is like a worldwide thing. It's on
Yeah,
the
no, I
internet.
understand
Oh, okay.
how
You
Facebook.
understand the concept
Are you
of
sure?
Facebook?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
So yeah, we did Puerto
Just
Rico,
checking.
and then we drove to New Orleans once. That was an
well,
adventure.
I
Stop
wanted
watching
to.
football,
I
huh?
invited you on the show because I know you're a big sports fan. Obviously, you're wearing your Met hat, and I told you to pick up
Unfortunately.
your Met sweatshirt. And you and your friend Kevin Kuffner had a band called Cuff and the Butthead.
Timmy Cuff.
Tim
Oh,
Tim
Cuffner.
That was
Tim
Tim?
Kuffner.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
He's getting heavy.
Really?
He used to be little Cuff. Now he's getting to be big Cuff.
Careful what you said is being recorded.
Yeah, he
So,
might choke
He
you
might
out.
choke me out.
You guys are
Sorry,
very
Tim.
popular on the Mets. You guys played on the Mets sports.
We got a little fed up with the Mets, but
I've
we
seen
did.
I
it.
know.
What do you think of the videos?
I thought it was fantastic. I dug it, man. And you haven't done it in a while.
Huh?
Anyway,
Videos.
the reason why I bring it up is because you're a Cleveland Browns fan.
Die
And I
hard.
hear that on the weekends, your father's house is a special place to be.
The Dog Pound East. It is a legendary place. This year it's been more exciting than previous years because we're not losing as much. We get
What
to
is it
run-
like when you lose in a Dog Pound East? Is it like, you
You
know,
cry?
you guys are a little down? Oh, hold it. Was that
was
the
that?
bell?
Is that a
It sounded
shot?
like the bell.
Shot?
No,
Oh, well, it is
Oh,
now.
Sounded like the bell. Let's go.
All
Let's
right,
get
all
new
right,
cups.
all right,
New
all right.
cups?
No, we don't reuse cups.
No,
on
no,
that.
no.
The budget went up.
All right, here you go. Losses are, I could describe a loss as uncomfortable. My dad is extremely emotional when it comes to this team.
Uh-huh.
He's been watching these guys lose pretty much since the early 70s.
Well,
He hasn't
myself
seen a win.
included. We've
Right.
seen some great games, though. I'll tell you. You've probably read about the history.
Yeah,
of
well, the
Brown.
thing is, your dad was
Read
a
about
loser
it.
and you're a loser, so that's how it is.
My dad will kick the shit.
Well,
out of me.
some of the audience.
Are we live?
Right. Yeah, we're live.
Yeah, we're live.
Right. The audience. Some of the
Oh,
audience might want a shot. Does anybody in the audience want a whisper? Let's see.
Speak up, speak up.
1, 2, Casey. There's, we about to. Oh, look at this.
There we go.
Here we go. Let's get him.
Got a whole crowd here, folks.
You guys gonna do the Evan? What are you
Quick
drinking
whisper.
there?
What the hell is that?
We're doing red stag shots
A
if you
quick
like.
red stag because we couldn't get any fireball until the antifreeze is removed.
I got some antifreeze in my trunk
There you
right
go, girls.
outside.
Let's drink it.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
Cheers.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Cheers,
cheers,
everyone.
cheers, cheers.
The first.
All right.
All right. Is there security between us and the?
Tiki talk. Okay. Audience, get back in the stands.
Get out of here.
Audience. It just paused, bro. Oh, we just had to pause.
What were we talking about?
It pauses and then it keeps going.
It's all
Oh,
good.
it does.
It
Yeah.
does it automatically.
Oh, that's good.
Alright.
This is our first show, and we're really, technically working out things.
Believe it or not.
Working out the
Believe it or not.
kinks.
A lot of dead air here.
A lot of dead air. What's your
Cricket?
Crickets.
I did tell the board operator to put little tape on the button.
It took
to tell
him a
which
while.
ones are what, but
It
that's
took him a
all
while to get those crickets going.
right. All right, listen.
What do you
All
got?
right.
What do you got?
I want to talk about yesterday.
Ooh.
It was Halloween, and it just happened to coincide with the end of the Rockaway Ferry. I mean, those are two things heading in a collision course, and I think when they hit, it exploded.
Slam.
Let's start.
Nonetheless,
Let's start by
I
saying.
was working 17 hours a day, as I always do. So,
I was from
Nobody wants to hear
18,
about
but
that.
go ahead.
I want to hear about this day.
Well, let's
Tell me
just
about this day.
let's just start. I didn't have dinner, which is a no when you're gonna go on a heavy drink.
So you're
You
hungry?
know it.
You need
Well,
food.
let me ask you something first.
All right.
First of all, it's Halloween. Let's talk about your girlfriend, your friends. They all get
Boo.
dressed up. They wear costumes. Did you wear a costume?
I was Reggae Shark, and Casey and her sister were.
Unicorns.
They were unicorns. They were unicorns. They looked ridiculous.
What is a reggae shark?
Oh, Reggae Shark is
Yes, Bob. What is a regular shark?
Dave?
I'm unfamiliar with a regular
Dave?
shark.
well, they had 3,500,000 views on YouTube.
Whoa,
so
just
you're in the minority.
I don't know.
All right, so
I don't know.
listen. We're going to ask Bobby. He's a musician, as you know, from Into Culture, and he's going to play a little reggae shark for us in a bit.
Reggae
so
shark
let's move on.
Huh.
All right, so you're reggae shark. Your girlfriend's a unicorn.
Unicorns.
Your sister's a unicorn.
Okay.
Sean Muldoon, in my opinion,
Unicorn?
best costume. Not a unicorn.
What was
Okay.
he?
I didn't
saw
know what
it
he
on
was.
YouTube,
He
but I
was
didn't-
Teen Wolf, but he was Teen Wolf.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's what he was. I
Oh,
saw
He
the
wouldn't
picture.
let it
I saw
go.
the
I
picture.
saw it on
I had no
Facebook,
idea.
but,
Actually, good costume.
Great, and he was doing the whoa and hanging
Yeah.
on. Surprised he didn't get arrested, to be honest.
I heard that there was a
I
possibility.
wish he did. I don't like him.
So the thing is, our drunk.
Dave? You don't like Sean?
You guys
All right.
talk over each other a lot.
No, I'm just saying that
I'm
this
just
is on
saying.
video, so
I'm aware.
Sean likes to
Sean
fight
knows.
people.
Good.
Good for him.
All right.
Who hasn't fought Sean? So we end up coming
Plus.
back, and we get wasted in the
What?
city.
What today?
Not true. Not
You mean
true.
today? He hasn't
Today?
fought me?
All right. So you guys are wasted on the ferry.
Yes,
Dressed.
Take the ferry there. We go to a bar. Trish takes me to some who was dressed up like a cat.
Like what kind of cat? A cougar?
She
At
looked,
her age?
she looked like she had like some sort of pajamas on with a tail. And her whole back was exposed. And
Did
then
her father know about that?
I don't know what her father knows. Probably not. He was working. So we get completely crushed. Like, I didn't realize how drunk I was till I was talking with a Jamaican accent. I got back on the ferry. Lou Simon.
He's on the way back to this
This
ferry?
is on the way back.
Who's
Lou
the man?
Simon has all
Lou
these
Simon,
people.
local politician.
Now, they're gonna protest, so I come in onto the boat going,
Pardon me?
Reggae Shark got no appreciation of Bill de Blasio. Can I get some noise from the crowd?
Oh, man.
Before you know, I got the whole ferry.
Yeah?
Oh, we're going
Oh,
nuts.
my God.
So we leave. We get off the
This
ferry.
was a historic event, actually, in Rockaway history.
Big
Was it?
deal, big deal.
It's a big deal. We get screwed
I
by the
wasn't
city.
there.
We get
But I mean,
screwed.
was the crowd crazy or what?
To be honest, these protesters were whack. We come off. I come up with a great chant. I tell Lou, I'm like, Lou, what's that chant gonna be? He doesn't care about the
Who's
chant.
Lou?
Lou Simon.
He's a,
Lou?
Dave, he's a local
Oh,
politician.
okay. Simon, whatever.
We already
I
said
did.
it. He said who he was.
Quiet.
This guy's got to.
Listen, this is my man, Dave.
All right, I'm sorry. We get off.
Hey, Bob, what were you saying?
Dave, can you throw us out the street there? Yeah, that was
You got it, pal.
Swill in it, but.
He asks questions and they just don't.
It doesn't matter.
As you were saying.
I'm
as you
just
were
saying. What are we talking about?
Lou
Simon.
Simon.
Oh, so
He's fucking-
Wake
I'm
up,
like,
wake
Lou.
up.
So I come up with, "Don't take our ferry away," and then the response from the crowd is, "Send some love to the Rockaway."
Yeah.
So we start this chant.
Who's got the video of this?
Pix 11.
Pix 11.
Nice,
Yeah, but they didn't put it on the air.
We were way too drunk for them to put on the
It
air.
should be on Tiki Talk.
We
Nobody
would've-
else filmed it.
We would have ruined the whole thing if they put us on the air.
I know. You guys are embarrassed.
You were on
So-
for like 4 seconds.
These protesters are like, Rockaway. We come off the boat like a hurricane, and it wasn't just us. We weren't the only people in costumes. Like Mike Benedetto and that, the Rat Trap crew was there.
Oh, yeah?
Those kids were there. There was all sorts of people on the thing. So we're coming off the ferry, and all of a sudden it's lights, cameras, action, and we're going, spread some love to the Rockaway, don't take our ferry away, and we're going
Oh,
crazy.
spread some love to Rockaway. Don't take our ferry away.
So then I
feel
tried to
that.
stop, thinking it would catch. Never caught. I mean, we had a good 20, 30 people doing it. Louis XIV was there.
There were regular commuters.
No, they were like these Rockaway, friends of Rockaway
Was
people.
there any regular commuters though coming home from work?
There were actually a couple of regular commuters.
Were they like fucking taking a bag?
Hard.
Or they got into it?
This boat was insane. They ran out of beer. They only had Coors Lights. Like people down in Coors
Oh, by
Light.
the way, the show ends when we run out of beer tonight.
Huh,
That's
all right.
All
It was quite the protest. Then we go to Healy's. We watched the thing, and then I don't remember
Oh, the
shit
thing,
after
yeah.
that. We watched the
news.
story.
There we go.
They were on there.
Sean Muldoon was in his glory, and these two idiots in the unicorn thing. It was great. He was great.
Yeah,
I heard Sean had to get thrown out.
Of Healy's?
Or asked to leave.
The
by
boat,
Sue-
awesome.
Manhattan, and the Hill.
Yeah.
I almost, I don't know
Those
what.
three places.
He had to be
Trifecta.
requested to
Trifecta.
leave. That's what I heard.
I think I was so drunk, I kind of have like vague memories of trying to, like, struggling with the key. You know what I
Into
mean?
your house.
Like, trying to do that.
Yeah.
So it was a tough night. And then today,
What a great night.
Today we'll do
It
it
was a
again.
great night. It was a historic night in Rockaway history, and it's documented by Channel 11 News.
You know, I don't know
And
how,
the Tiki Talk.
Yes.
I don't know how the
Right
mic's gonna handle
outlast
these
Channel 11
pounds.
News.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And it wasn't the first time we were on the news. Don't put.
So, Bobby, I hear you got a new apartment.
How's the bed doing?
I
You got a new apartment.
I got a new
Let's
apartment.
talk about that. We
I
have
got
to talk about it.
probably one of the best apartments in Rockaway.
A word?
Really?
A little more money than I'm
You
used to
feel that
spending.
way?
I
I'm
do.
so happy because I recommended it to you.
You did. You made it happen.
Yeah, because you were very reluctant after talking to certain people, but we won't bring that up.
And you know what happened is,
when people, whatever, forget that. But
We-
it's a positive thing.
oh, it's the beach I
What
like going
a
on.
beautiful, you got beautiful view left and right.
The commute to the Tiki Bar is phenomenal.
Yeah, well, I
How
think-
long
well,
is the commute? Because we're trying to cut it down. I'm working on it for next spring.
If I jog,
Yeah.
it's like 30 seconds.
That's the bad part.
So it'll never be 30
Too
seconds.
close.
Go
I
ahead.
mean, you're too close. I mean, first it was Sandy, and now it's this. I mean, when does it stop?
What, Dave?
You know, what?
Dave, you say something?
Sandy, when does it stop? He's too close. I hate it.
What are you talking with Sandy?
What does Sandy have to do with
What are you talking about?
You're
Let's
too
not bring
close.
up Sandy. That's a different episode.
Why are you talking about
Too close
Sandy?
proximity.
All right.
Anyway, go continue.
If there wasn't walls here, I could throw a tennis ball up to my room. My cat's fallen off the roof twice. The place is
Really?
great. We got the recording studio set
I
up.
think you guys fixed it up so nice.
It's
Compared to what, I mean, your old apartment was amazing. Those drawings, those beautiful
We had
paintings.
murals. Murals were nice.
They were
Yeah, the
great.
murals-
But I mean, the way you set this apartment up is beautiful. And it's so close.
It's close enough that Bobby threw me a trumpet 3 days ago.
I was there.
Yeah.
I was there.
And
It was not
You
easy
know-
to catch.
you know how Bobby always drinks my beer here? It's
Right.
not only that.
Oh,
him
that's
and his
shit.
father were up there the other day and said, we're out of beer, can you throw me up some? And I had to throw some up there, so. Now,
Yeah.
it's kind of like, whatever.
I put more money into the
But let me
Tiki
ask you
bar than my
something.
bank account.
Let me ask you something about your bed this morning. Because
Was it
you know,
dry?
your landlord.
Yeah, we're going there in the first Tiki thing.
I remember.
I had a mishap. Let's leave it at that.
Alright.
I had the night terrors. Nobody
Do you
knows.
know
good,
about
that's
adult diapers?
It was Halloween. It was Halloween.
I've experimented with adult diapers. Casey wasn't with me. Normally, when I'm
Oh,
drunk
Casey
enough.
wasn't with you. Thank God, I thought it was a golden shower.
No, but normally,
All right,
normally-
this is G-rated.
normally when I get home and I'm
Who's
G-rated.
editing this?
and I'm obviously bad.
Right.
Well,
Dave. Okay.
Dave
Normally,
is not-
Casey will be like, you know what? You're drunk enough to do this, to do the deed. You're sleeping on the floor,
mean
and
sex?
I'll do it.
Right.
No, that doesn't.
Oh,
Not
okay.
that
No,
deep.
she
the other
means
deep.
like, you might have a
My
good
mistake.
time.
My mistake.
All right.
G-rated. G-rated.
Yeah, what kind of show is this you got?
G-rated. G-rated.
Basically, I woke up. I had to go to the laundromat immediately. There was a plumber scratching his ass in my house, installing a new heater, fixing the sink.
Now, why do you say that about plumbers?
He was scratching his ass.
You entered
He's a
plumber?
funny. No, I love the guy. He's great.
What's
He-
his name?
I have no idea.
All right. Do you know that Theo's a plumber?
Yeah, I know. I
Good
know.
guy.
All right.
Good guy.
Do you know Sammy?
Sam. Yeah, Sammy's
He's
the
the
best.
He's working on my basement.
Sammy is the best.
All right.
I love his
Number one.
accent.
Number one. Number
Yeah,
one.
he's a good guy.
He's a good guy.
He's a little expensive.
Yeah, but he bangs it out. He's done it. Like,
I know.
who's better
Tell
than
him
him?
to do it any minute. He'll
He's-
there.
I always said.
I don't think he works because you go, Sammy, I have a problem. He's there.
I don't like these signs. They're putting for the viewers. They're putting up like signs.
The crowd is putting signs up.
John.
Oh, his name's John. Thanks, Case.
All right, John the plumber. Thank you.
All
John.
right.
Who's Casey?
All right,
Listen,
let's move on.
Yoko Ono. I mean,
Oh, but I had a good day.
no, I
today.
was talking about something else.
Beatles.
I had a good day today.
I love you, baby. I was talking about Rita. She's my Yoko Ono. I mean, come on.
Wow, what do you guys have?
She's always
Incense for the
holding me
set?
back. It smells in here. Anyway,
So you had a good day, Bobby.
I did. I had a real good day.
yeah, so you had a good day. Oh, by the
We're
way.
gonna edit this whole part out because we're not.
No, it's all good.
Nothing's
Yeah,
getting
it's money.
edited.
It's money.
There's nothing
John, you know, you
out
might
of
want to
money.
stop
There's
slamming
nothing
your
edited
hands.
out of
Yeah.
my show.
Dad, stop slamming on
Stop
the thing.
slamming your
It's-
hands on the thing.
If you
That
can,
is
if you
edited
can.
out.
What is edited out?
That sound.
Edited?
Keep slamming.
You can't edit the sound
You
out.
can't.
No,
You can't undo the
I
done.
know. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk about practice.
Talk about practice.
Talking about practice.
I don't know what that means, but
Allen Iverson.
that's
Come on.
Allen
Come
Iverson.
on.
Come on,
Allen
you never
Iverson.
saw that.
you never saw that?
Are you serious?
Who was that, Alan Iverson?
Yeah, Allen
Hang
Iverson.
on.
Oh, I
man.
get it on the thing.
We're talking about
Hang on.
practice.
Practice. I understand
It's
the game.
famous. It's famous.
But
It's
we
famous.
talk about practice.
today, practice. Did
Well,
you
I
have
had
practice?
practice. It was
With the band? Which band? The one where you played
the
it?
upright. Yeah, I went to Phil's house, and we were the three most hungover musicians. We sat around for an hour before we did a goddamn thing.
You were fucking drunk, not hungover.
They were worse than me.
Oh
We were
my
laying
God.
around.
Phil?
Phil was
Phil's
crushed.
a professional.
Phil's
Don't
Phil,
fucking
good
talk
guy.
about Phil
Good
that
guy,
way.
Phil. I like Phil.
You know,
Phil, if you're
Don't
watching this
badmouth
show,
Phil.
I don't believe it.
so we go and we got gigs the next 2 Mondays in Manhattan. I don't know where.
Wow, that's gonna be great.
So
Nice, man.
Playing like Snoopy shit?
so we're like Phil. Well, no, we didn't even know what we were gonna play. We went in.
It's easy to sum it up.
There it is. There it is. Put it on.
Talking
We
about
just
practice.
Talk about practice. We sitting here. I'm supposed to be a franchise player, and we're in here talking about practice. I mean, listen, we talking about practice, not a game, not a game, not a game. We talking about practice,
Why should I?
not a
Practice.
game. Not,
You know
not,
something?
not
You
the
get the
game that
idea.
I
Exactly.
go out there
Let me
and-
tell you
and
something,
get
Bobby.
asked for.
Rita asked me do we practice for the show?
Practice.
Talk about practice.
Talk about practice. Same
I
deal.
am the franchise player of this show. Practice.
So we get in.
Practices, no, but-
We're in there. We're in practice. And then all of a sudden, Phil hands me a fucking. He's like, all right, we're gonna do this jazz call. It's called like Springtime or something. All right, he hands me the fake book. For those non-musician people, the fake book
Explain.
Tell us what a fake book is.
I'm unfamiliar with that.
Dave?
Fake book, I don't know.
a fake book. A
Explain.
fake book is a jazz. It's a book of jazz standards, and it gives you the chords on the top and the main melody. So if you're good enough at music,
I mean, I'm good.
you
but are
don't
good
even,
enough?
and you know the song a little bit, you throw the fake book up, you can play along to it.
I
So-
somehow understand you. Okay.
I'd never heard this song before, and he's like, all right, here, just take the fake book. Like, I haven't read music in a long time. This kid's belting.
Well, he's Phil, man.
He's
Phil's no.
like, well, you're gonna start in F minor. So I'm
Do you know
lost.
what? Do you think we can get Phil on the show?
We can get Phil down here. He'd be a great guest.
Alright, so maybe that'd be the
I agree
first
with
show.
that.
We'll
So we
scrap
decide,
this.
fuck the jazz. Let's go to our roots. We started playing like old Fats Domino, and then we started
Nice.
playing some.
Any Thelonious Monk?
So let's
It sounded great.
let's go to the monitor and see some of that. You got it on video? Let's go.
Go to videotape.
I have audio.
No, you do.
I don't have it yet. Phil recorded it though.
Oh,
We
well,
did a
yeah.
lot of good songs, and we were drunk. And Billy the drummer is a really
Awesome.
cool dude.
You had a great day. You know?
Yeah, I went to Wendy's too. We were pumped.
Number 6? Spicy?
Wendy's.
I got a number
good.
6, spicy.
Way to go.
Yeah, what else are you gonna get?
Yeah,
You know what I
exactly.
noticed about Wendy's though? They don't give you ketchup unless you ask.
But all you need, number 6, spicy chicken combo,
like
that's
putting-
the way to go.
No, but I like
man.
putting ketchup on it.
Yeah, but, I mean, come on.
Listen, Bob.
You don't put
Especially-
ketchup on a number 6?
I don't. I swear
It's
to-
dry then. It's too dry.
All right, listen. I want Bobby.
Yeah.
Brian.
Yeah.
I would like Bobby to play Reggae Shark to end the show,
All right.
and because we're out of beer.
Run them all beers, Johnny?
Dave.
Yeah, I mean, I can go for
out of
another
beer.
one, but...
That's the only way the show ends.
All right.
I mean, there's a
all
good
right.
chance I'll mess up the words.
All right.
That's alright.
Brian, can you go to the camera and maybe get a little closer? Oh, yeah, this is fun.
Is this
good.
thing tuned? This sounds tuned.
It's just I gotta take a piss.
You
and I
tuned it
go
up?
leave.
Yeah.
I'll be back though as a
Use
host.
it.
Alrighty.
Somewhat.
Where's he going?
I gotta take a pic. That's why I told you to play a song. I thought Brian would zoom in.
Let me tell you the story of the reggae shark. Oh, there are hundreds of sharks swimming under the sea. A great white hammer and the white-tipped reef. But the one shark discovery always leave out is the dreadlock rasta fish I'm talking about. Reggae shark. Reggae shark. Reggae shark is real. He's got a band with the seals. He don't want to arm ya. He just wants your ganja. Late at night, Reggae Shark is cruising. Some say Reggae Shark but human. He was cursed by an evil jelly witch. She didn't have no reason, she was just a bitch. Some kids were boating, smoking a spliff. Reggae Shark came over and asked for a hit. The kids started screaming and one of them drowned. And now the sheriff and his posse gonna bring him down. Reggae Shark got
Reggae
no
Shark.
political agenda. He just wants redemption. And he also wants ganja. But you can't light a split for when you live underwater. When they drug boat had to drop its load, the Reggae Shark come and he eat it whole. Now he's starving like Marvin, he got the munchies. He swims up to the sheriff and all his flunkies. Puts his fins in the air, says it wasn't my fault. But the sheriff said fire and the rifle shot. But it was just a shark decoy tied to a raft. Cause the Reggae Shark's a master of the arts and crafts. The Reggae Shark. Dave. Reggae Shark.
Reggae Shark.
Reggae fucking shark.
Well, swam up to the boat. And the sheriff went down his throat. The townspeople cheered, they said, you bring us peace. You took a bite of corruption in the town police. They threw him a ticker-tape parade. Royalty balances the food chain. They gave him the keys to Kingston town. ourselves, said the jelly witch. I'll reverse the curse and grant your wish. He looked at the jelly and he said nay, 'cause I'm a reggae shark and that's the way I'll stay. Reggae shark.
Reggae shark.
Good job.
Thank you, Bobby. All right. John must have done Irish exit because he's not here, and so we're gonna end on that note.
That's it? Where did he go?
That's the no, Johnny leaves all the time. He just,
But it's early. They
Bails.
Notre Dame's not even on yet.
what? You can't yell out my name in the middle of you doing an Irish exit.
We got some kinks to work out.
I played the applause.
That's it. I play
That's
reggae
it.
Get
shark.
the applause.
All right, yeah.
Good job.
Good job.
All right.
Good shit. Good shit.
Thank you for having me.
All right, first show.